history includes 3 Stanley Cups on the back of one of the best goaltenders in history. Now it's the present, and these Devils of New Jersey. Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and we see a team tonight that lost their most recent game in overtime. So I guess there's kind of a missed signal there, but how do you see it?
Well, I think anytime that you can accumulate points during a regular season is certainly very important, Doc, and I think of losing that game in overtime amount of points after losing.
Flyers coaching staff message is pretty simple. You can time. Tonight's a new night. Instead of 1 point, they're looking for 2 points.
Let's look at the starting eighth, and the coaches have placed it in him. It was not just a loss last time, it was a decisive one. So let's see. Coming off a loss, but there is faith in him here to try to turn that around. Taylor Hall, after 6 years in Edmonton, arrived in New Jersey, and in his second season, rolled off a franchise record string of 19 consecutive games with at least a point. Carried towards the corner by Taylor Hall. Bad luck, broken stick. They score! And so the celebrating comes early for the first goal.
Well, the key, once you score one, try and get another. Push them back on their heels. They've got one, go get 2.
Put his team ahead 1-0.
It doesn't get any better than that when you get off to an early lead.
Philadelphia's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Heaves one. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance.
Taylor Hall, time of the goal, 50 seconds.
New Jersey's got a defensive zone win. Pitching it to Hall. Directing that one to Palmieri. Nicely received at the point. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Palmieri slashed. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty. Van Riemsdyk's penalized 2 minutes for slashing.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
New Jersey's offense may get a spark here from the power play. First crack of the night.
This is a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, crowd the net for rebounds.
For slashing, time of the penalty, 2 minutes, 40.
Sails it. Swept aside.
New Jersey's players are cutting a wide circle around him these days. They don't want to throw his routine off. It's amazing how superstitious players can get. And when you have one that's on such a significant point-scoring streak, nobody wants to upset the apple cart.
Lets it go. Great save. New Jersey's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Gains the zone. On to Votman. Did not get anything up. To Moore. Looking to Lawton. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Got the save there. Zone to zone to Nosen. At the front of the net. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Good, solid poke check there. Carries it on in from center. He scores! If ever a goal is worth more than one, that might be it.
aggressive penalty kill here, and they're rewarded with a shorthanded goal. They're trying to keep the game close, and as it turns out, the penalty killing unit actually evens the score.
Philadelphia's got another face-off win. Drives it. A tremendous glove save. And yet another save. How does he do that?
Amazing reflexes.
35 seconds.
Slid to Heischer. Just missed the net.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
In that defensive zone, an important play. Takes that pass from the other point. Terrific. He scores!
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
New Jersey's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Pass attempt to Giroux. Big drive. Stick to some.
Nico Fischer, and by number 21,
Knocked off the puck. Has that point pass as well. Puck is thrown to Palmieri. They've got a 2-on-1. Tries to wade through it all. Laid on to Hall. Palmieri's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. The Flyers are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Devils get another power play chance here. Let's see what happens this time.
This power play must be less one-on-one and more odd-man situations.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
Now it's directed to Raffl. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Wrist shot. Use that big goalie stick well. Pitching this one to Nosen. Got it at the point. One-timer. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. Oh, snaps the shot. A shot. Off target, goes wide. Crosses that line. The Devils get the puck with just a few seconds left on their power play. Gotta clear it here. An enormous hit.
Maybe that huge hit will wake up these rivals.
New Jersey's power play could have made a big difference, but did not. Passing one off now to Giroux. Fires. Save there. Vatanen's hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Chip to Nosen. Driving in from no man's land. Lets it go. Score! Off the iron and in.
Really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
Elliott's in aggressive position here to make the save, but this shot is perfect. Just off the inside of the post. Unfortunately for him, it goes.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Philadelphia's not gotten any saves from their goaltender tonight, so they'll yank the starter and hope their backup can give them a little bit steadier goaltender.
The Devils now with a 2-goal lead here in the first period, trying to carry that through to the intermission. New Jersey's got that neutral zone faceoff. Picks it up back there. Trying to go to Voracek. Lets it go. Takes the puck away.
New Jersey's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Around through the corner. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. From the slot of wrister. That's a great glove save. Shoots one. Save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Almost impossible not to focus on the milepost in front of you. He wanted to get to this goal milestone. He was able to do it, and he can look back with satisfaction.
Philadelphia's quick on the draw. Strong wrister. And off target with that one.
You don't get to shoot the puck very often from that spot on the ice. You have to hit the net and challenge the goaltender.
Moving it to Stafford. Snapping a pass to Mueller. Steps across that line. Smart recovery by McDonald. Pitching it to Hartman. Propelled to Moore. Got it all. That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Sometimes the game goes so fast that nobody's in position to deliver a hit. That was a thumping hit, a really clean play.
Over 3 minutes left in the first. It's a 3-1 game. New Jersey's got a face-off win. The Devils skated up on the side. A shot. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. And the net comes off the moorings and the play is stopped.
This is always so frustrating. The puck's around the net. You get yourself there. Now you bump into the net and it bumps off the moorings. The play is whistled dead.
Critical win of the draw. What a ripper from the point. To Patrick. And he steps across the line. That puck left the zone, and so everybody will have to reset. Near the last minute of the first. Patrick's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Devils have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Philadelphia's power play will have its first chance of the game.
The Flyers can play a close game knowing that if they get a power play, that's among the very best in the game. But they've got very little advantage tonight. Their opponent plays much the same way. We'll see who can take advantage of the other's mistakes.
Directing that one to Giroux. Leads that charge into the zone. Turned away with the stick. Wrist one. That puck struck him in front. And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. Looking to Couturier. Pass attempt to Voracek. Shoots. Terrific glove save. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Puck is thrown to Giroux. A brilliant save at the horn. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. And they head to the locker room separated by 2.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here at
The Devils end the period with a 2-goal advantage. We focus on this one, the one that made it 2 goals, and we'll have more in just a moment. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
Philadelphia is lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
The Flyers' special teams are pretty good. Let's see how their power play does here as it continues into this period. Nice face-off work. Got it back out of the zone. On to Couturier. Can start the attack going in the zone. Save!
New Jersey's goaltender's been the game's first star so far. He's stopped several difficult opportunities while his offense has gotten him a couple of goals.
The Devils have this game even in strength by killing off the penalty. Great work with the stick. Stands him up. Has it in his own end. And now it's directed to Palmieri. Outstanding body contact.
Voracek's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
And offside is called on the play.
Voracek's strength and power really shows the force of this hit.
The Flyers control from the neutral zone. Swipes that.
The Devils force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Kicked and escapes by Van Riemsdyk. Oh, and he misses.
You can't miss the net with such velocity. Now you got to chase the puck down again.
Collect it now. Tried to clear, but couldn't. Heaves one. Great save. Canes that offensive line. Slid to Hischier. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Laid on to Raffl. Oh, what a save. To Zajac. And he steps across the line. Routine save, but a necessary one. Pitching this one to Raffl. Gets in, looks over his options here. Score! And it's a one-goal game.
Doc, buckle up. We've got liftoff. This is a rocket that blasts into the net at record speeds.
Schneider's only chance was this hit him. He couldn't even react.
The Flyers, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. The Devils win the draw. What's next? Passing one off now to Mueller. A rocket. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody.
6 minutes, 12 seconds.
Trying to go to Raffle. Lets it go. Oh, and he robbed him. The Devils lose a man for 2 minutes for charging.
Well, too many strides taking while making contact and getting the minor penalty.
The Flyers power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
Moving it to Patrick. Cut that pass in his own end. Trying to get rid of that puck. New Jersey's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Snapping a pass to Patrick. Chip to Van Riemsdyk. Brings a shot. Score! The power play cashes in.
Nothing much to choose between the teams tonight. Obviously a one-goal spread before this latest power play. They score on the power play and get the game tied back up. This game has been sloppy, it's been energetic, and it's been entertaining. Goals equal excitement, and we have had a bucket full of them so far.
May not have intended it, but it hit it.
Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 33 seconds.
Quickly off the stick. Oh, what a move. They're getting ready to strike. Point to point. Picked up by the defense. So back to center ice they come on that offside. Philadelphia's got it off the draw at center. In with it now. Look at this! And a save. Propelled to Nosen. That went off the pad. Clean win on the draw. Takes that right wing pass perfectly. Lets it rip. And a save. New Jersey's cutting the ice at center. Into the end of attack. Feeds the point. Seeks the corner. Stood him right up. And they are in. Quick wrister. A good stick stop. Pulp checked away. Took that away in his own zone. Good intercept in his own end. Pitching it to Van Riemsdyk. Puts one on. Handled with the stick. Got that pass in his own end. Skilled play by Stafford. Off his pad. Dogged determination there by Stafford. Good place to shoot from. Wonderful stop. Directing that one to Giroux. Skates it into the zone. Good place to shoot from, and he does. That's a solid play, and he keeps the attack going with this. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Things are heating up with that hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
On to Hartman. Hard work here. corral. Important interception there. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. Nice stand-up poke check there. New Jersey's seeing the end of this period coming. Do they have time to start something and to finish it? Stood up there and blocked that shot. Two periods are in the books here, and so one more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first two. Through two periods, an enormous number of shots on goal. It reads 26 for the Flyers and 18 for the Devils.
Hey kids, don't forget if you're a member of our rookie team.
Philadelphia's goal, this goal, got this game tied again. What will happen next? We'll see when we return right after this. We are tied, and the third period has begun. The coaches probably said, who's going to get me that tiebreaker? Maybe they'll say, who's going to get me the OT winner? Terrific determination by Van Riemsdyk. Brings it in for an attack. Scorches one. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Skill play by Taylor Hall. New Jersey's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Slid to Palmieri. Lets it go. A big hit.
Ooh, that one's going to hurt. You get jolted in open ice, it hurts.
Steps in from the neutral zone.
Palmieri's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Pass comes to him from the crease. Fires! Score!
Well, this has been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
The Flyers have broken the tie here in the third period. So what will be their philosophy now? We'll probably see it from this opening faceoff. A faceoff win. Let's see what develops. Laid on to Hartman. Swept aside.
Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 7 seconds.
A little under 5 minutes have transpired in the third. The Flyers have a one-goal lead. They recently broke the tie. Lets it go. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Well, on the heels of that, it looks like we might have some war here.
Well, when you act like that, you better be ready to defend yourself.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Looking to Zajac. Collected by Couturier. The Flyers are skating it up at neutral ice. With a shot, deflected off the blocker. Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. Right-winged to Couturier. Nicely into the zone. Thinking attack here. Oh, what a save that was.
Oh, the goalie was screened on that shot. You got to rely on your positioning to make that save.
Points it. Got that pass in his own end. Snapped off a wrist shot. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time. Great save. Got a chance. Point-to-point pass. Lifts one. Score! 4 unanswered goals.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
He was close. That's a good shot. He looked like he was in position to make the save, but he got just a small piece of it.
Flyers goal scored by number
The Flyers from the neutral zone start to work.
assisted by number 40.
Takes it from the boards and looks. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
9 minutes, 48 seconds.
He's got that point pass. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Sends a howitzer. Score!
I'm going to have to say it, Doc, but I told you so. I knew they were going to eventually score.
That's a really good shot that beats the goaltender, but when the goalie goes into that butterfly, he's doing one of two things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
Philadelphia's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
44, Phil Verone, assisted by number 10.
He's got it.
Knight, and by number 23, Oscar Lindblom. Time of the
It's always way more fun when there's lots of goals in the game. The players like it. Well, the offensive ones do. The defensive ones aren't so crazy about it. But I will tell you who hates it. It's the coaches. They always want to have some control of the game.
Into the attacking end. Got a piece of that one. Looks ahead to start something.
Palmieri's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Has it back deep. Pass attempt to Palmieri. Slides it to the point. Bounced off the boards to Palmieri. Fires a shot. Terrific defensive work. Philadelphia's got possession in their own end. Whistle is blown. Penalty called. And the penalty box door swings open. Heischer's getting a minor for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed one power play goal.
Nicely into the zone. Solid defensive play. Puck is thrown to Couturier. Lets it go. Score! What a power play these guys have.
Oh, what a quick release on that snapper.
Well, that's got to be disappointing, eh, Edzo? It looks like he's got the puck stopped, but it trickles past him into the net.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, not much surprise here. The coach has clearly seen enough, and because he can't bench the whole team, what he's going to do is get his goaltender out of there and let him have a bit of a break.
Philadelphia's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Another face-off win. Chalk up one more. Play is offside. Back to center ice.
I've been looking forward to this stretch of games, Doc, for a long time. That's the great thing about this league. Every team has at least a few players that are just plain exciting to watch. We got some great hockey ahead of us.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Takes it right back. On through the corner. From the outside. Solid work there by Van Riemsdyk. And now it's directed to Voracek. Using the point. He's got it. Pitching this one to Zajac. Corralled it again. Heads on behind. Good defensive read with that one. Passing one off now to Voracek. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. And he works them over with a glove.
Doc, I've been down there. Those gloves do not smell very good.
Philadelphia's got to be thrilled with his production over the last little while. His point streak continues as he's been a dynamic offensive performer for them.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. He gains the zone. Knocked off the puck. Stick handled through the neutral zone, center ice. And it's all. Solid glove save. New Jersey's continuing to probe up the wing. And they've got it again. Trying to go to Hartman. And he gains the zone. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Picks it up in his own end. Right near the line. Many yards gained to Severson. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. A howitzer trying to clear the zone. The clock is at zeros. The game is over. New Jersey's night is over, and there is great relief for that.
And I agree with that. They did not have any energy, any emotion. Back to the drawing board.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.